Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 11, complete spoiler. Once again, I must warn you, this video will contain exact spoilers that are confirmed. At the very end, there will be a couple speculative topics that we'll get into, but for the most part, this is going to be scene by scene. So if you're not into those type of videos, then turn away right now. You have been warned, you will be spoiled. So let's start out with the beginning of the episode. Eugene arrives. So we saw Eugene escorted out of the back of the truck. They take the mask off. Keep that mask in mind. It may be used again in episode number 16 with Sasha. As Eugene walks over, Negan is standing there with open arms. It's time for him to get the tour. At this point, Eugene has no status. He's still scared to death. He might think he's about to be Lucille, but then he's going to get the walkthrough. You can see the look on his face is very constant. He's always got that cowardly look. That will change toward the end of the episode. Believe me, we'll get to that in 1 second. Before we can get into Eugene's new character, we have to address the Daryl escape effect. This has had a ripple effect all throughout the sanctuary. You guys remember a couple episodes back, Daryl beat down Fat Joey when he was leaving. Negan gave a little bit of homage over the radio, sent Simon out to Alexandria to look for Daryl. So now the consequence is going to set in. Negan has to go person by person, interrogate a few people. He starts with Dwight. Dwight has to kneel down and confess, I am Negan. Just wants to see if the loyalty is still there. After this happens, Dwight goes into a rage. He feels a little bit responsible that Daryl has escaped on his watch. But while he's looking for Daryl, he finds the note that Sherry left. And the note said, go now. Dwight recognizes Sherry's handwriting. This is where the plot takes a drastic turn. Dwight and Sherry had a plan all along. If one of them escaped, then the other one would meet at this old house that they had planned out. Well, guess what? Sherry escapes. So Dwight changes his agenda. Instead of looking for Daryl, he now becomes hell-bent on finding Sherry. Gets on the motorcycle, evidently may take some beer and some pretzels. That was rumored to be in the letter as well. He's riding quite a while to find her. You can see the sun going down in the background. The good thing about this is he has an alibi because Negan thinks he's out looking for Daryl, but really he's planning this rendezvous. Come across the old house. We don't know if this is a house they lived in together before the zombie apocalypse, or it could be something they ran across when they were scavenging. So once he goes inside the house, he's looking around. Sherry is nowhere to be found. However, he does stumble across another letter that she left for him. And I'm going to go through some of the bullet points of the letter. It's a real sad, sentimental type of scene that's going to happen, but here's a few points from it. Sherry says, if we got separated, I should come here and wait for you. Number 2, she wishes that she could wait, but she's uncertain if Dwight would come here to be with her, take her back, or even kill her. She let Daryl go because he reminded her of the old Dwight. She loved who he was, but she's sorry she made Dwight into a killer, and she says Dwight is wrong, that being there with Negan is worse than being dead. Dwight goes into an emotional rage, starts tearing stuff up, doesn't know what he's going to do. Now Sherry's gone. Negan will probably kill him, so he needs someone to take the fall. This is another interesting plot twist from this week. So he takes that letter that Sherry had written to him. He cuts out some key sections in there that makes it look like it wasn't addressed to him. Instead, it was addressed to Dr. Emmett Carson. He hides it in Dr. Carson's office, and then, of course, shows it to Negan, and Dr. Carson is going to take the fall. And for those of you who said this would not have violence, it is going to be very, very violent. You can see over there on the left, he's making a point to point at the flames, to point at the furnace that Dwight took the iron, and also Mark took the iron. He's got Dr. Carson right there in the front. He's going to beat him down and then throw him into the furnace alive. So as I said before, the gore is going to be definitely intense for this episode, so stay tuned for that. Let's get back to Eugene, as we talked about a little bit earlier. Eugene is going to start to gain tons and tons of status as the episode progresses. Now, it's not clear how much time elapses throughout the episode. Could be a couple days, might even be a couple weeks, but you can see Eugene is starting to loosen up a little bit more. Initially frightened, then it's kind of like a little bit scared, and now you can see this diabolic look, and I think this is going to come into play at the end of the episode. So how's Eugene gaining status? Well, it's with everybody. It's with the guards that are there, and it's also with Negan's harem, the ladies. He's making balloons, and one person in particular needs Eugene's help, and that is Amber. So evidently Amber talks to Eugene about suicide, and because he has all these skills, including alchemy, Amber asks Eugene to make her some pills so she can end her own life. However, Eugene finds out the pills aren't for Amber at all. They're actually to poison Negan. When he finds that out, he refuses to do it, which really sets up the ultimate betrayal. So this is what people are talking about when they say that Eugene is starting to betray Rick's group. He is starting to become a little bit tighter with Negan and refuses to kill Negan. And that leads us to what the episode is going to end on, basically, with Negan coming, knocking on Eugene's door. Eugene in that dark picture, eating his Cheetos or his Doritos or whatever. And Negan asks him, says, who are you? And before he can even finish, Eugene says, I am Negan, and I think that's the way the episode is actually going to end. There's a couple things that we need to talk about that are speculation that might happen. One of the things been suggested is that when Eugene gets captured, they will bring back easy street. And I know you guys have gotten enough of it. Probably forgot the little jingle I wanted to remind you, but evidently Eugene loves it. There was also a real brief clip that we saw, and it looks like Dirty Davy either sexually assaulting someone, and we might get Negan's philosophy on rape and sexual assault here. Watch this in slow motion. I think I saw a backswing and Davy trying to pin somebody down. It definitely looks like Dirty Davy. So maybe he exits the show, Negan beats him down, or it might set the stage for episode number 16 when Sasha's there. Maybe he tries to take advantage of Sasha, and then he gets the official beatdown. Let me know your thoughts, your comments. This is the complete spoiler with a couple little speculative ideas in there. My name's Killshot. Give this video a thumbs up, and look for more videos soon, especially live streams tomorrow night. Peace.